Okay, the last main topic for this session is the Messages app. And we're all familiar with the Messages app. We've got our list of messages here, and we can swipe up to see other people that we've sent text messages to. We can swipe back down to get to the top. You can see that new in iOS 14 is the ability to pin people to the top of your message list. Okay, so I've pinned a number of people and groups, the people that I message most often. Okay, I'll show you how to do that in just a second, but just to go over the real basics of the message app, you can always tap on one of these conversations to let you see all of the messages in that conversation, right? I'm going to tap the little arrow in the top left corner to go back. And at the very top of the screen, I have the search box. So I can tap in the search box, and if I wanted to uh, maybe text one of my friends, I just type his name up there, and you can see that I've got the people in the top row, and then I've got different conversations where I've mentioned Chad's name. Okay, so I'm going to cancel out of that and go back to the main messages screen. Okay, so now that I'm back here on the screen, I'm going to go into Joan's message because I know Joan is still awake, so I can text her and it won't be a problem. When I want to write a message, I just tap in the box that says iMessage or message. And you're familiar with typing your message, right? So I can just type a couple of messages here and click the blue arrow to send that message. But what you might not be familiar with is in the bottom of my screen on the bottom right corner is a microphone. And that microphone allows me to dictate and type. A new feature in one of the latest versions of iOS is also the ability to swipe your finger on the keyboard to type. So instead of tapping the letters, you can actually swipe whole words. So I'm going to swipe a phrase like, "This is how I type." So I'm going to just swipe my finger over this and go THIS, this, ISHOW. So I'm just swiping my finger over the letters. Okay, and I'm typing, and you can see that sometimes it doesn't get the word right, but if I kind of bounce my finger onto the different letters, it will actually do a better job of swiping to type. Okay, so those are a couple of different ways that you can get your message into the app besides just typing. You can dictate or you can swipe your finger on the keyboard. Okay, here Joan's telling me about this session, so she's got some great ideas here. Okay, the next thing I want to show you is how to send a photo. So right below the message box, you see all those little bubbles. And the bubble on the far left is photos. So if I tap on the photos bubble, it brings up recent photos. So this will be the last 100 photos. It says photos, but I've got a lot of video in there as well, yeah. So here's a photo of my son, so I can tap on that, and it'll just insert that into the box here. Okay, and now that the photo is there, I can just hit the blue upward arrow and send that photo. Okay, to get out of the photos and to get back to typing messages, I just have to type in the message